this, and I boop that, and we've got Sims, and I might have to. Oh, whoa. Oh, they're not both at home.
What?
Why am I over there?
Why are you breaking the game?
Okay, apparently I'm like visiting Mango and Count Vlad is Laos Stroud the Fourth right now, but I think we should just go visit the Sims that we have. We'll fix your sim first.
So how do you change Sims, like...
I probably have to go into cheats.
Oh, you have to cheat?
Well, because they're already created. Sims,
Hello,
right?
Death!
Hello. Heyo. Full cast edit mode. I need to do.
How you doing today, Death?
Okay, it should, I think, just be cast dot full edit mode. Let's see if that
good.
worked. We'll see if that worked.
Well, I can't see the game, so...
Oh. One moment. Not the disconnect button. I don't mean to hang up.
I mean, you can if you want to. I wouldn't blame you.
So here's you. I did cast.full edit mode. And then if I shift click, modify in create a sim. Cast.
Oh, that's nifty.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating is nifty.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, then I get the full panel thing. So here's your gender stuff from before. Then sexual orientation. So you're romantically attracted to. Did you ever make a Did you ever? we can leave it as like neither but open to exploring romantically, where like basically it would be like almost like questioning arrow. I think the way that The Sims does it is that if you have interactions that are like romantic with a certain gender, then there's like a bar that goes up, was my understanding. And so if you never do any interactions romantically with another sim, it stays at exact 0. But the second you flirt or get flirted with, it seems that it influences like your romantic preferences, but we can turn that off now.
I am like women romantic question mark? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Okay, we'll put... I mean, we can leave it as blank, and it just wouldn't be attracted to anyone, really. But open to, like, well, maybe. Do you want to turn off the woohoos?
Yes.
Goodbye, woohoos. The sim is interested in woohoo with nobody. Will reject other sims that do not meet their woohoo interests. Reject everybody. No woohoo. Yay! We have an ace sim that can just be ace and not have any whatever, like, the game, like, allowing it. Let's see. For me,
romance is hard. I don't understand how it work.
Like, technically I had relationships with men. Have I been romantically attracted to them? Only the 2D ones.
Have I been romantically attracted to anybody? I don't know. What does it mean to be romantically attracted to somebody?
Like, I'm also,
how do I know?
Like, sex neutral. But I think for the Sims file, I don't actually want my Sim to woohoo with anybody in Sims. I mean, the same way that, like, in real life, I'm sex neutral. But I also haven't had sex in a very long time, and I'm perfectly okay with that. What it comes out to in practice is just not doing it. Cause I don't know. I mean, apparently one of our friends knew that I was ace before I did, so I feel like it's very, like...
I'm curious if they know I am.
I don't know, maybe?
Because I don't think I've ever mentioned it to them.
Did I put feminine clothing preference on myself? I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
Anyway. Yep, okay. You're romantically attracted to neither and interested in woohoo with neither. And mine is... yeah. You know, for the sake of having the exploration option and all... I'll mark romantically attracted to men, even though I'm not sure if I actually have been.
It's so hard to know! How are you supposed to know these things?
That comparing my past ex to cute like a puppy is not what people mean when they say that a guy is cute was news to me. That was a revelation to me. I don't know. So... Happy Aces stream. Alright, we fixed our Sims.
No, but we still have the UNFLIRTY trait.
Oh right, I have to do that too. Hang on. Sorry.
Goodbye
UNFLIRTY trait, and then I forgot to change that. Yes, thank you.
The whole point, getting rid of the trait, no!
Yes, the trait that frustrates me so much. Like, actually, though. Oh, now my Sim is home. Alright, go back into Korea Sim.
Wait, no, the traits!
Yabasani.
Or is that even our home?
I don't know. I don't know what we live like.
Is my Sim, like, hanging out with Mick? What's happening? I don't know. Alright. UNFLIRTY goodbye. Alright, so you have loner and geek right now. You can be gloomy. You can be cheerful. You cannot be both, even though I think that in real life I would almost maybe call you both.
Am I gloomy?
You're like cheerfully gloomy.
How did... Hold on. What does that even mean?
It means that on a surface level, if people like first met you, they'd be like, oh yeah, that Sharky's like kind of cheerful. And like... No, should I put childish?
I think it's, again, my tone of voice has that, like...
You're very cartoony. And
Am I, though? I still need to put that in it to have a Discord poll. Is Sharky cartoony?
Alright, let's do it right now. General. Is it /poll?
I don't know how polls work. Hold on. Poll Discord. How to create a poll in Discord. Open Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you childish, I think. Gain powerful moodlets from watching the Kids Network, become playful when playing with children, and become happy when playing with children's toys. Well, okay, let's go through all of them. We can make different choices if we want. Or you could be a goofball.
Am I goofy?
See, I feel like the only thing with childish is I don't know how often you want to play with children necessarily.
Not often, or really much of ever.
Yeah. Goofball is just you naturally become goofy yourself, or playful yourself sometimes. Let's see. Not active, I think. I don't think that you usually tend to be energized and get upset if you don't exercise. Like, that doesn't sound like you.
Wait, I'm supposed to be energized?
I think you would be mad at me if I put creative on you. I think you would be mad at me if I put genius on you.
I am not a genius and I am not creative.
I don't think you're hot-headed.
Wait, me hot-headed when?
Definitely not self-assured.
Am I confident, Satan? Why did I just get another like?
Because you did a good tweet. You did good at the Twitters.
I didn't do good at the Twitters. I did bad at the Twitters.
Clearly you did good.
Not as good as some of your tweets.
I think art lovers a no, foodies a no. Perfectionist?
Am I a perfectionist, though?
I feel like it's less that you will necessarily take longer to make them higher quality the way a perfectionist would, but you hold yourself sometimes to perfectionist standards where you're not satisfied with something.
I'm not satisfied with my existence.
I know. Let's see. You're not a bro.
Bruh.
I was determined to be evil, so you can't be good, because then our Sims will really hate each other. Oh my gnomes, it's a Sharky. Yeah! We should have you guys on for a guest stream sometime. We can make married Sims.
Oh yeah, this is what I look like. I look like a monster.
This is a great big shark head. This is exactly what Sharky looks like. Yeah.
Here's what I'll do in general. Should I add everyone for this poll, or should I just have the poll?
You should just put the poll, I think. I don't think it needs an at everyone. Powerful movements from watching TV or napping, as well as from comfortable furniture. Become fatigued more quickly from exercise and grow tense when performing household chores. I feel like... I don't know. Do you get tense when performing household chores? I don't think you're actually as lazy as you think you are, but you do call yourself lazy a lot. Clumsy! These Sims tend to fail more often at physical activities and tend to laugh at failure instead of becoming upset. You also describe yourself as clumsy.
Ooh, what? So I'm going to do it, and I'm going to use 2 icons, one for yes and one for no. What emoji should I use for yes and no?
For whether you're cartoony?
Yes.
The yes should be the
If you say shark, I'm about to slap you.
Sharky welcome. That one's pretty cartoony because that's directly from our screens. And no,
should be spoiler, no spoiling.
Is a normal shark. Just the shark emoji, not one of ours, but just the normal shark. I think.
You try to figure out what trait I should be.
I'm asking you. Do you want to be goofball? Do you want to be clumsy or late? Actually, Ace Couple can help us decide. Is Sharky... Well, Sharky calls himself clumsy. I don't know how many times I've actually seen Sharky trip, but Sharky calls himself clumsy.
I trip over my own 2 feet just by standing.
Sharky also calls himself lazy, but I think the only thing is, I don't know if you actually grow tense when performing household chores. What do you think?
I don't think I grow tense doing them.
Yeah.
But, like, I normally just sit around and sleep most days.
Well, I don't really like the idea that you're gonna grow tense every time you have to, like, do the dishes in our sim house, so I'm gonna leave that one alone, I think. So there's goofball, I think. I think goofball, clumsy, childish. I'll leave lazy as an option. Childish is mostly only because
Sharky does have a clumsy vibe.
Can't explain
Clumsy
it is. Sharky is now clumsy. Hey, look! Sim Sharky also just tripped over his own 2 feet.
I didn't see it. Yeah, no, that's me. That is me. Yes, that is me.
Alright, and then for mine, I have foodie and evil right now, because chat decided that I am evil. And so,
You are Satan, the evilest of evil.
Yeah, and now I also have that one trait that, like, makes me succeed at evil things, because I finished the public enemy aspiration. What even were our aspirations anymore? Alright, yours was computer whiz, and mine was purveyor of potions. Learn every potion recipe.
Which you're probably close to.
I think the thing with this one might be just getting all the ingredients.
I've discovered a new recipe.
I already have foodie, okay? And I have evil.
Yes, I know.
Help me pick a last one. Ooh. Did you post your poll yet?
Yes! I didn't.
Just paying attention to voice. Do I sound cartoony? Yes.
Who put 2? Dad?
Me and Def already.
Yeah!
Oh, hey!
Wait, do you sound cartoony right now or just in general? I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about in general, do I sound cartoony? I shouldn't have said it like that.
Hi, Pie.
Also, hello, Pie.
We're messing with our sexual orientation update in Sims 4, which is very exciting.
I hope everyone
can now be like sex repulsed aces on here.
I hope everyone is
have a sex positive ace kind of thing, but that's probably too much nuance for The Sims.
A good day.
Alright, I have a slot. What should I fill in?
Creative, totally creative.
There's. My problem is I have too many.
As far as you're concerned, Sharky is just a cartoon. No. I'm not. Don't even pay attention to my icon and stuff. Just my voice. Does my voice exude cartoon?
I think that you literally are a cartoon right here on this screen.
No!
This one back, and oh look, there's another cartoony shark.
Wait, what? No!
The votes for cartoony just keep ticking up, and there are no votes for no.
You're supposed to side with me! Hi!
Are they? Very pretty skirt with whales on it came in the mail today, and my cat's been following me around and loving on me because she knows I don't feel great. Aww. I hope you feel better. I've also not been feeling great today, but Mog comes and goes like, maybe I shall cuddle with you because you are laying in bed. I feel like my cats are less of like that they know when I'm upset and more that they're just like, oh, you seem currently available for cuddling and scritching. You know what you want to do instead of crying is you want to scratch my head. Go on. Come on.
Crying?
Headbutt,
you
headbutt.
mean me yesterday crying.
Wait,
I'm glad I had...
What's my last trait? We have these options. We have these options. We have these options. We have these options.
H children.
I don't actually want to be mean to children.
True.
I just like don't necessarily like being around children.
I'm better than I was, but like...
Content warning for medical junk / needles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're better than you were, but also oof.
Yeah. Oof. Well, then you should be creative.
Creative?
Yes.
Am I not geeky enough for you?
I'm not saying... I'm not saying you're not!
I not love art enough.
But you are so creative!
Become inspired, can share creative ideas with other Sims, and may become upset if they're not creative for a period of time.
You're so creative.
Alright, my traits are, I like food, I like artsy shit, doing artsy shit, and I am evil.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
I guess I was having my sim, like, write books on the side, I think, so I guess
yeah, that's actually where your main income comes from, and I play video games all day.
Well, I think now I was a member of the mob.
Oh, yeah, that's actually true. But like, most of your income...
Everyone should, like, decide that I should be on my way to becoming a mob boss or something.
Yeah. But, like, I still think most of your income, at least for the longest stretch of time, was because of the fact that you were a writer.
Okay, for some reason my sim is, like, visiting Mick right now. Even though a moment ago, they were visiting the Count, I think. I don't know. Anyway.
Also, because they need to tell if the steroids are working, I can't take any anti-inflammatory drugs for the next few days.
Oh, so all the general aches and pains of being in my 30s are running rampant. Oh no.
No! Not the aches and pains!
Oh no.
What are my stats at? Not, skills. That word.
You need to practice programming for 2 more hours. You have half a charisma level. 55%.
Sounds about right. I'm not
you have
charismatic.
A 4 in comedy.
I'm not funny. What are you talking about?
Your skills beg to differ. You have a half a skill in cooking.
Sounds about right.
You have almost 1 point in fishing. You're almost
level
2 fishing. You're at 98% fishing.
What is this, Stardew Valley?
You have 19% towards fitness. You have 19% towards gardening. You have 22% and 8 levels in handiness.
That's not realistic.
Well, because you had like a aspiration thing that required it.
Yeah, I remember.
You've maxed out your logic. You are 100% logic.
I am not.
10 full levels in logic. Your mischief is down at 18%. You have
Sounds about right.
12% in mixology.
Sounds about right.
You have a 4 3/4 roughly in programming.
Sounds about
right.
You
have a 9 in rocket science.
No, that is not right at all.
You have a 2 in singing.
That should be less.
You have maxed out your video gaming, which is why you earn us money by winning game tournaments. Oh, I should tour everyone through our Sims house.
It is poopy, but I have a snuggly cat, and I have mushroom stuffed with caramelized onions and goat cheese.
Sharky has this unbreakable computer in his room.
Oh yeah, that's what my room looks like.
You had some figurines. You had a little dragon sculpture that you made.
Why does it look like Ventus right next, or Vanitas right next to the dragon?
Yuki.
That literally looks like Vanitas.
You know, I think that might have been why I put it in your room.
Yeah, that makes sense, because that's literally Vanitas.
You've got this stack of hard drives and shit, old computers. You've got a dresser that you basically don't use.
Did that say enable emotional...
Oh, yeah. So enable emotional aura means, like, if you're in the room with it, then you become, like, it gives you a moodlet thing for focused. Because it says view focused work, right?
Yes, so there are flags in the
You
Sims.
can become focused. Yeah, at some point they added all, or not.
I think it was like a few years ago.
Too many. Yeah, but I think we each have a little flag in our room.
I think you should have one.
Yeah, mine. Yeah. I also have a little ace flag.
And they added like ace flags for like nails and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite part is that they have the different
flags.
Nails. Flags.
Yeah.
Did you get angry at the chessboard?
Good. Chess. I hate chess.
Well, you apparently played a lot of chess to max out your logic. But right now,
I also
need to practice programming for 2 more hours, so we'll have you do that.
I also have the giant VR thing. Last time I played The Sims, the ace flag had not been invented yet.
Well, maybe you guys should come to join us for another guest stream.
Didn't even occur to me that there would be one.
Then we can make both of you guys in here as a married ace couple. Tech chess in particular. Sharky,
apparently.
No, first you gotta go earn us some money in the Pro Refuge tournament.
Chess and Tetris, I hate both of them.
I need to brew 5 potions. Oh yeah, this is my little garden. Oh god, I have weeds. Oh no. Oh no. Go home. Fix the weeds.
Don't you have magic weed be gone?
I think I do.
Sharky did schedule a podcast interview, so a deal's a deal. Yeah, I did schedule a podcast interview.
Yeah.
I did schedule that, and I
can brew potion of perk purging. Or
I am
potion of plentiful needs.
I am absolutely terrified.
Actually, what is the reward? Oh yeah, I was a decent way along on the purveyor of potions, which is probably why I chose it. Okay.
Update: the smuggling cat has rolled over next to me for belly rubs.
Oh.
I mean, you've normally been doing plentiful needs.
Yeah, because it's actually
breaks the game.
Unfair.
We
never need to sleep or eat or anything anymore. It's just like, here's a potion.
It breaks the game.
Little bit, perhaps.
I
have this little mandrake plant. I have a bunch of plants. I have a whole little garden here.
But yes, I am terrified for Ace Couple interview. Absolutely terrified.
I'm so excited.
I'm absolutely terrified.
I'm so excited.
Why are you upset? Hopefully you're properly riled up after this week's episode. You'll have more full feel for the long-awaited Sharky Christian rants.
I told Sharky, like, oh, you should schedule your interview for after all of the Ace Couple podcast episodes on this thing come out so that you can be fully riled up.
I'm gonna have to...
I failed my potion crafting. I passed out.
I feel like I'm gonna have to re-listen to them and take notes while listening to them. So that, like...
Well, I'm just passed out next to a cauldron for now while you win this tournament.
Well, no, I'm not gonna win.
You were regularly winning.
I'm not that powerful.
That counted towards brew a potion. Great.
Well, you did brew a potion, you just failed.
It was a potion of questionable contents.
Yeah, so you made a potion.
Yes, I technically did.
See?
I have 2 of them, in fact. And I think I got to the point of... Let's see, where's my spell book at?
I am terrified.
Oh, I maxed out my... I forgot I did that.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I'm terrified for next week's podcast episode.
I think I got far enough. Yes, I got decursify.
Yeah.
So that I could be no longer as cursed as I was.
Yeah, because you were pretty cursed.
I was pretty cursed. I still left one of them just for the sake of...
Yeah, you still have the fighting.
I go outside and people are like, fight me!
I'm apparently hungry.
Yeah, I have you set to go eat something as soon as you finish your tournament. Ooh. Potion of Masterful Insults.
Masterful insults?
I have bottled a new potion sample.
Should be.
The potion of masterful insults. What does that do?
It's 2 hours long? The last episode is 2 hours?
Potion that unlocks the power of animosity. Alright, that requires a bunch of ingredients that I do not think I have, but...
I feel like you have dragon fruit.
Do I have
I thought you
dragon
did.
fruit?
I thought you did.
Let's see. Are any of these dragon fruit? Grapes, tomatoes,
I could be wrong.
Blackberry, basil.
Oh, Sharky gets no prize. I told you.
Wolfsbane, snapdragon.
Oh, snapdragon. I told you I didn't win.
No. Because you're sad. Or now you're sad. It's because you weren't focused. Or energetic. I forget which one.
Swigs from that bottle. You are as
useless as roller skates on a snake.
Well, no, did you see that robot? Did you see that snake robot?
Snake bot?
There was a snake robot. It was basically a tube that was a snake in it, but it had legs. And so the snake was walking around in the robot.
I'll go brighten your day after you...
Oh, you have to see the snake robot.
I'll discuss the latest games with you. We'll become better friends again. We will gossip. Sharky can impress with video game prowess. Yep.
That's solid. Yep. Ace Couple said it was so cool. Yep.
Oh, you can describe the robot invasion to me.
But Shreed and Snuggly Kitty. What's more important, us or Snake Robot? I think the answer's pretty clear here.
Snakebot.
Exactly.
It's okay. Now I'm also a snake. You know, as Satan.
But you're a bat.
But I'm also a snake.
Snake Robot later. Hang out with Aces right now. Hard to beat Snake Robot, see? No, but I'm happy that all of y'all are here.
My skills, I have a 2 in baking. Oh, I didn't.
Wait, baking and cooking are 2 different things?
Yes, and gourmet cooking is yet another skill.
What the crap?
3 in cooking. I have 3 in charisma. I have 7 in cooking. I have 3 in comedy. You're funnier than me. I have a 2 in fitness.
You know that's a lie.
Gardening. I have a 2 in gourmet cooking. 3 in handy. 4 in I have a lot of random skills in here.
Yeah, you have a lot of
which
skills.
Is approximately correct.
But somehow you do, and yet y'all succeed. I don't know what I already forgot what I said.
Oh yes, and my job that only requires me 3 days a week.
I installed a mod to put all those things under the same menus.
That seems like a worthwhile mod.
Education, high school graduate. Graduated from high school with average class rank.
Oh yeah, that's a thing now, I think. Because the education didn't used to show up, but I think when they added the high school pack, they added, like, what your class rank is.
Which, my school growing up didn't have ranks.
How do I remove this?
What?
Sharky Blade, relationship, romantic interest. No. No, how do I remove that?
No. I'm guessing that...
Like, is there a way for me to remove that? Absolutely not. Oh, yes, and here are all the Sims who hate me. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One of them's the ghost of somebody
11,
you
12,
murdered.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. This is the one I murdered. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 Sims who hate me.
The Sims ship Sharky and Satan. The Sims should never ship us. That is disgusting, and it should stop.
I would like everyone to stop shipping me with anyone. I feel like it's quite awkward.
The only thing I should be shipped with is my bed.
What? Send you to sleep? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Your energy just turned yellow. Yeah. Yeah.
See, this is the proper relationship. Sharky and bed.
Oh, yes, I did have the plasma fruits. Apple trees. I am writing away. I'm almost at level 9 writing. I could write another novel. We will never understand the concept of shipping. I feel like...
I'm like, to some regard, I'm like, I do get it. And then there's other times where I'm like, okay, but these characters don't need to be shipped.
There's that. There's also just... Oh, I should go befriend my real-life roommate. Oh, I reached level 9. Woo.
You can write mystery.
My real-life roommate who has matching bat wings with me. We will discuss interests. I got a befriend.
Like, I understand it in some, like, shows and stuff to a degree. Because there's sometimes, like, I'll watch a show and I'll be like, oh, that would be nice if these two characters got together. And, like, but that's usually mostly because the writers are, like, aiming for that or something. I'm never... Roommate resemblance is uncanny. I'm never...
My roommate and I are very similar. We have similar hair. We have very similar fashion taste.
You look like a Final Fantasy character.
No, we did not put the same horns, I think. We put slightly different horns, I think. Yeah.
You literally just look like Final Fantasy character?
Maybe? I don't know. Do I?
You literally look like a Final Fantasy character.
I will flatter my roommate. And my roommate, who is not my roommate here because we have a whole plan for them to take over our head vampire person's home and kill him. I guess is why we're going to talk about property values.
I am just going to sleep because if I awaken and see somebody, I will be terrified.
Yep. That is actually completely accurate to Sharky Sim. That's correct.
Yes. Because I am a loner. I like just being by myself and not dealing with anybody. Hey, I wonder if that's accurate to real life. Oh, let me see. How's Cookie Clicker doing?
Favorite singers and stuff. Okay. Oh, sure.
Oh, cool. Cookie Clicker's clicking.
Vampire history.
Same mood. I'm glad that people are like, oh yeah, no, that yeah, that. Cookie Clicker. I'm at 41 billion cookies a second. I'm slowly making
ducks.
I'm slowly making my way up the billions.
No, if I make a Courtney sim, it's just going to be the tell outrageous story over and over and over again.
So you know, the time that I raised a duck, we're going to be like, what color was the duck? Okay, this makes sense. Wow, you're way behind. Gotta catch up. Look! Don't need a Cookie Clicker call out.
Is some rando about to fight me? Yes, they are.
I don't need Cookie Clicker call outs. You know what? Okay, that's fair.
I won the fight with the rando. That's
Good
all
job.
that matters.
Good job. I do have a lot of stories. You do have a lot of
You have
stories,
an
Courtney.
impressive number of stories. Yes.
You literally could say anything, and we would all probably be like, you know what, that tracks.
Yeah.
You could
Kind
probably
of.
make up a brand new story.
I mean, we wouldn't even question.
That is a complete fabrication, and everyone will be like, you know what, that more than likely happened to you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like you'd start making up a story and then just end up on like an actual story that you have.
Yeah, no, that would
somehow.
that would be terrifyingly accurate. We've only need.
Can't make up half the shit that happens to me. Yeah, you tell a story that sounds too realistic, and we're like, that didn't happen. That's how we know.
We've only known the ace couple for like what?
Couple months.
Like, oh yeah, a few months
tell you about
now.
The jellyfish. You could tell us about the jellyfish now.
What the crap, Courtney? What did a jellyfish do to you?
And was it delicious?
Oh no, there's a person I don't know on the other side of the wall. I'm terrified.
It's fine, you're sleeping. See the Z's? You're sleeping away. You are at full energy. It's 2:47 and you're just like not gonna keep sleeping.
AM or PM?
2:52 AM.
Oh, okay. No, that's accurate. Jellyfish was deceased. It was fine.
So was it delicious? Sorry, I just really like eating jellyfish. People don't like the texture, but I like the texture of jellyfish.
I wouldn't know
Granted,
what a jellyfish is like.
I assume that you didn't actually eat the jellyfish since you said you've been vegetarian for however long. However,
it's less what did the jellyfish do to me and more what did the manager of the TSA do for me. What? You know what? I should not. Okay.
Oh no, Sharky woke up. It's 4 AM and Sharky's wide awake. Also tracks.
Mood.
Tracks perfectly. Let's enter you in another game tournament. Yeah.
I was.
No, she's on our fireplace mantle, not in our stomachs.
I was when you.
Wait, you have a jellyfish on your fireplace mantle, just like in general.
When I responded to you at like what was it, 1 AM or something like that, I was like half awake, could barely see, and was just like typing it out as best as I could.
Did I not assign our beds earlier? I should assign these beds.
Are you honestly
Alright, now
surprised?
that you're awake, my Sim's going to bed.
No, we shouldn't be surprised you have a jellyfish on your fireplace mantle.
Am I honestly surprised? Not really. Am I dishonestly surprised? Maybe.
Dishonestly surprised? What the crap, Satan?
What?
Just what the crap?
You say this like this is not what you expected me.
Why am I your friend?
That's a great question. You tell me. Tell me when you figure it out.
You know what I should figure out? How to respond to people better.
Okay, that's enough sleep for me.
Yeah, because you can just drink your sleep away. What is that little calendar thing? Next to our icons.
The Spice Festival is today. You know, we should go do the Spice Festival. Do I know how to cook any of the spicy foods? I do. I must have bought spices there before, and I've forgotten about it.
I am still like, I need to test how far my spice tolerance goes.
Boiling frog hot pot. That's an option now? Fun.
She's next to the toad playing a harp and the skeleton wedding figurine my grandma got us when we got married.
You know, on one hand, I'm like, skeleton wedding figurine, and on the other hand, I just want to say, I was at Michael's recently, looking at their Halloween stuff, and there's so much heteronormativity at, like, the Halloween display this year, and I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I should send you a picture later. Or maybe I'll put it in Confused Ace Noises. That just, like, there's just, like, so much, like, stuff this year that's just a bunch of hetero couples. Like, they gendered the skeletons.
How do you gender skeletons?
By adding long hair to one and, like, roses and shit and putting it in a dress and putting a top hat on the other one. Halloween is, like, the least heteronormative holiday. You would think. You would think so.
The heteros are coming for Halloween.
You earned $1,300. Third place this time. Man, you're not. Oh, I forgot to make you focused again. Whoops. That's okay.
Heteronormativity is scary, so it's actually fitting.
Yeah, I was like, yes, this year they have put the scariest thing of all, heteronormativity.
See, y'all are funnier than us.
Let's see. Should I have you make a plugin? Should I have you make a virus? You just want to practice program? No, let's have you make a mod. Mod the refuge again. No, you can mod Blick Block since you hate Tetris.
Oh my gosh, Tetris is terrible.
I don't know if that's the equivalent to Tetris, but you know, we'll just act like it is.
I don't know why, but just like Tetris, like, makes me angry.
Sharky, angry. Tetris.
Shark smash.
Alright. I have some spellcaster points. I think... Oh, I don't want to be protected from curses. I guess it's time to do... no, I can make my... discharge, yeah. We'll do all the dischargey stuff now. I can become a master duelist.
Okay, Sharky, but how do you feel about solitaire? I'm terrible at solitaire.
But do you hate it the way you hate?
No, I don't actually. Solitaire makes me angry because 9 times out of 10 I lose. But I don't hate it as much as I hate Tetris. I am not good at solitaire.
I made a gourmet fruitcake at some point. I should probably just toss that. Everyone hates the fruitcake in this game. Which I guess tracks to real life to some extent.
I've never had fruitcake.
That's fine.
See.
Oh, I haven't studied. The only thing I've studied is my wolfsbane. You know, I should at least study my other magical plants.
Alright, reached level 5 programming. Can now perform side jubes.
Oh no, you need to specifically practice program. Damn. Okay. You can practice program. Is it a side job if you don't have a job in here?
Wasn't my main job being a professional game player? So technically it would be a side job.
It's not a career in this game.
Jobs and careers are whatever. Oh, you just reminded me I have pumpkin cake.
Oh right, I need to upgrade objects and shit apparently.
I just ate chocolate cake before the stream.
Delicious. Where's mine?
Wherever you decide to buy it. I don't know. What do you want from me?
Cake. I've got to reach 9 mischief and 4 handiness. And I need to upgrade however many items. Let's see.
You're not handy enough.
I am not. That's about
the
expected.
problem.
Can I upgrade anything? Okay, I need to upgrade items. That's the other problem.
Yeah,
I just don't own parts.
You can buy them from the interwebs.
I am about to order upgrade parts.
You can buy the parts from the interweb. All powerful interweb. Order the parts.
I did with the money you earned from the game tournament. Thanks.
Wow, you are just stealing money from me.
It's a shared fund because we're roommates.
That's not how roommates work.
Yep. It is in The Sims.
Just because I'm your roommate doesn't mean you can steal my money.
It does in The Sims.
See, it's me and everyone.
And everyone else is just like, yeah, we knew that.
Why is Satan so mean to me?
Should I have put mean as the trait on my character instead of creative? You could have advocated for that.
Yeah, no, but you're like super creative. You're more creative than I am. Which isn't really saying anything because I'm like not creative.
Say, according to you, that doesn't mean very much. So
yeah, I mean like a rock is more creative than me.
I think you were getting a text or something, but it is not showing anything anymore. Mandrake, 6 of mosquito trap seed. All right, I am upgrading my bathroom stuff, and you are practicing your programming until you get hungry. Which you're already kind of hungry, but...
or until I die?
You will not die.
Aww.
You will hopefully reach this 5... There we go. Milestone complete.
Wait, does this...
Okay, so next, you need to maintain focus for 2 straight hours of video gaming. Well, that's easy.
Wow.
But first, let's feed you.
Reach level 3 programming done. Was that 1,000 worth of electronics?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, wow, that was.
It counts between the 2 of us as well. So, but I think this computer alone was more than that.
It was over 1,000.
All right, I have now upgraded various things. I have upgraded the shower, and I have upgraded. Or I am upgrading my sink, and then I should be done with my tasks for my work. Yes. At which point, then I need to gain mischief. Which is not a thing I would consider myself good at in the first place, but...
Well, you just gotta mischief better.
Yes, after being a safe cracker, the next up is I'm going to become the brains of the operation.
Oh.
Doors are finally opening for Satan. Literally.
Satan brains.
Satan brains.
Satan brains.
And you know, I'm going to now take this moment. Actually, no, not yet. First... I'm going to text Mango, and then I'm going to call up the Grim Reaper and have a nice chat.
The fact that you just have a chat with the Grim Reaper and be like, yo, Ukyo, what's up?
Ukyo is not the Grim Reaper! You know what, just for that, you're going to go sing in the shower.
Oh no, I'm sharkless.
Nope, you're a shark again. It's fine. In fact, you're so inspired from singing in the shower that you're also gonna practice singing. You want to listen to winter holiday music and level up in handiness from being clumsy. Oh, that's funny. If you're clumsy, you want to level up in handiness.
Why?
Apparently. I don't know. I don't
Question.
know why.
So a celebrity life coach has emailed us twice asking to be a guest on our podcast to talk about love/romance, addiction, and codependency. Should we ignore her or mess with her by emailing to inquire about her insights as to how this person specifically intersects with asexuality, knowing full well she doesn't have any?
I think that I do like trolling aphobes.
You like trolling most people.
I actually don't troll that many people, though. I tease my friends.
Yeah, you're mean.
Is it mean to tease your friends?
It's mean to tease me.
Okay, I guess I'm mean. That's fine. Just gonna harvest random local plants that exist in the area.
You should be nicer to the shark.
Random?
We aren't above trolling life coaches. I mean, I'm more on the side of ignore, but I wouldn't say no to troll.
Alright. Sharky has hit level 3 singing.
No! I do not sing!
Clearly.
That should be -5!
That's actually not possible. But you're very inspired now, and actually we need you to be focused. So you're gonna look at this focused work.
Yes, hard drives are focused.
Enter a game tournament again.
Is entering the game? I'm still inspired.
For a little while longer. You should be soon becoming either energized or focused. One or the other. In the meantime, I should find people to mischief, apparently.
Well, I did answer your poll on Twitter by saying you should be very offended. They put a poll on Twitter like they said about the life coach and be like, should we be a little offended or very offended? And I'm like, very offended.
I just like, what are they trying to what are they trying to do? What are they trying to suggest? Oh, I'm going to pickpocket someone. Or at least I'm going to try.
I guess talk about love, romance addiction.
I pickpocketed $119 from someone.
Oh, good job.
Talk about dreams. And then lie about my career.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
And still with false confidence. I'm going to claim to be a criminal mastermind, which is hilarious because I am actually in the mob in this game, so.
We're not impressed that she was on VH1. Like, call us when you've been a guest star on the Aces playing an attraction stream.
Yes, we've had, how many guests?
We've had like 4 or 5?
We've had technically 2 out of the Ace couple. We've had Pi, we've had Mick, we've had Bango. We've had Ariel.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I think that's it.
So how many is that? See, now you're focused.
That was a number that I didn't keep track of. Because I am not mathing properly. My brain is a little fried today.
Ooh.
Mick's messaging me?
Yeah. Not me, but you. Mick wants to know if you want to go to the Spice Festival together. Too late. You're busy doing a game tournament.
I'm busy.
Apparently, I'm very inspired right now, so I should actually probably like send my sim home to write a novel.
See, by that, you should invite Pi to be on the podcast then.
I mean,
because then that fits your impressed.
I mean,
you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, that's what you were saying.
Satan.
Yes.
Grr.
Oh, hey, you did the thing.
Wait, become an adult.
Yes, check.
Oh,
reach level 3 of the Tech Guru career and to make a video game or an app.
Oh, by the way, congrats on the good work news this week, Sharky.
Been on the Aces stream and I'm not an aphobe. I'm a strict upgrade from that person.
Don't bring that up. I might cry again.
Cry on stream. Cry on stream.
That was a mess yesterday.
Cry on stream.
Why do you want to?
Info goes till
1 a.m. Why do you want me to cry on stream?
For fun.
How is that fun?
No making. Oh, look! You won the game tournament. You won 4,000 simoleons.
No making Sharky cry on stream against his will. I feel like it still hasn't fully hit me yet.
You know, wait, is Sharky hungry?
Am I ever hungry?
Sharky is not that hungry, but we're gonna go to the festival anyway. Wait, why is Mick grayed out?
Because Mick's probably already at the festival.
Okay, well, we're gonna go to the festival together because I want Sharky to do the spice challenge. I don't think Sim Sharky has quite the resistance towards.
Well, when you don't have taste, it makes spice easier. I think.
My Sim has the foodie trait.
I think that's how it works.
You think? Let's see.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
People here. Mick is not amongst the people here.
I am not a foodologist.
Okay.
No, not food allergist. Foodologist.
We shall. Well, first things first. There's Marquez, lumpia, pork adobo, curry, lumpia. My Sim already knows how to make curry, but I don't think they yet know how to make lumpia. So I will go grab a serving of lumpia to learn it, and your Sim will go eat a serving of curry to prepare for the spiciness.
Don't have to take phone calls.
But like happy crying.
I bet I could push your spice limits. I made several coworkers vomit once.
Okay, I've learned how to make lumpia. Woo!
You know what? I would take you up on that offer. I want to see if you can break my spice limit. Whatever that limit is, I want to see if you can break it.
Sharky is in pain from eating spicy food right now, but it seems like a sort of short pain. So
I would take that challenge. Here. I would take that challenge so much.
And then we shall attempt the spicy curry challenge together. Oh, there's a bunch of plants. Great. My Sim can get more plants.
Are you stealing from the Spice Festival?
It's not stealing if it's here for us to take. Oh, another person picked a fight with me.
Of course.
Is there a line of people? Yes, there's a line of people picking fights with me.
That sounds about right.
Yep. Eventually, we'll attempt the spicy curry challenge together.
Will we, though?
Or Sharky's just gonna go ahead and do it first.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that does sound about right. Where am I now?
You're right next to me.
Oh, okay. We finally are attempting the spicy curry challenge.
You're on. Out of the Abyss finale. We all get together and I make you food that is downright inedible to normal humans.
Oh, Sharky has made it through the spiciest of spicy food. He can now brag about being the curry champion and has won a cool new t-shirt. Be sure to check his wardrobe next time an outfit is planned.
Out of the Abyss.
I also made it through.
Out of the Abyss finale in 3 years.
All right, Sharky now has a Spice Festival t-shirt. Look at that little pepper.
Oh, that's nice.
Is my sim also about to change? No, my sim is just chatting with a random person for some reason. All right, Sharky. You're gonna go sit over here. In fact, you're gonna go nap over here, because I will just say that's a thing that you do.
Oh, I've done that probably.
Just pass out in the middle of an event. Yeah, sounds like a thing.
That sounds about right.
Alright, strawberries, blackberries.
I love how even the Ace Cup are like,
basil,
yeah, sounds about right to finale in 3 years.
mushrooms, tomatoes.
Look,
parsley,
with how our D&D party is going,
sage, spinach.
I am like, are we ever gonna hit level 5? I don't know if we will.
Dragon fruit. I can't pluck the dragon fruit. What? There's like a bug here. There are multiple plants just like layered on top of each other for some reason.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, it's just inconvenient because I need the dragon fruit, but it says it's a spinach plant. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Dragon fruit.
It's a spinach dragon.
There's a carrot plant. I gotta harvest the carrots. Intergalactic growth pod? Yeah, okay. Give me that. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it sounds interesting. Alright.
I'm just gonna, like, wake up one day and be like, what happened to the outside?
Spice Hustle is ending very soon, so I need to try to haggle and buy swag quickly before it ends.
What swag are you looking to buy?
Discounted items. Yes, great. Give me that discounted items before you close. All the spices. Gonna buy 10 of each.
Royce was like, we have to be ready in case they get to Slooplet up. Unlike the second week. I think Royce has now learned. Because it took until week 6, 5 to get to Slooplet up.
You need to understand.
Soul's
like murder field trip. Murder field trip.
We spent entire D&D sessions just talking amongst each other.
Sharky is just napping on the bench here.
I mean, yeah, that sounds about right.
As expected.
I've mentioned that story probably on stream and definitely to you before. About when I was young and went to an amusement park with my family. I just at one point found a bench and fell asleep.
I don't think you mentioned it to me.
Right next to a roller coaster, I just fell asleep. And my family was like, "How? He's right next to a roller coaster. They're screaming. How is he asleep?" And I was basically like,
well, I'm gonna send my sim on a jog after all that eating while Sim Sharky naps. Wait,
I just woke up.
Sim Sharky woke up and is seeing what's happening.
I'm around people. This is evil.
Yeah, see, you're stranger danger. Tension.
Yeah, stranger danger!
Go home now. You're just gonna go home, actually, ahead of me.
Stranger danger?
No, it says order food from a market stall quick before it closes. Let's see.
Stranger danger, and I need 6 inches for Jesus.
Let's see, should we have you order Mexican food, or I think that's Indian food, or Chinese food?
Food, I guess.
Let's have you order more spicy food. You'll have samosa.
When they mentioned, when Courtney mentioned today, like, oh, when I remember when I was young, they would, like, say, oh, keep room for Jesus, and I was like, haha, keep...
When you were younger.
6 inches for Jesus!
Oh, wait, I have a fear. When did I get a fear? I have a fear of being judged. Ooh. And a want of ordering food from a market stall, even though I'm very full. Figure out differences with other Sims. Let's see. Who do I know that's here?
Everyone's your enemy.
You're not my enemy. Can I figure out my difference from you? Oh, okay, great. Ask to be just friends. Yes, I don't want to be romantic interests together.
I'm tense.
Ew.
What?
Okay. No more romantic relationship. Figure out differences.
What is our differences? I am a shark and you are a bat. There, we have differences.
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
Blah 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 blah.
Are you a Kuatoan?
No, they're going. That's a Kuatoan.
Sorry, neither of us are as good at it as Courtney.
Yeah, basically. I can't do voices. I can't do any voices.
What's this fear I got? Fear of being judged. Those judgmental eyes feel like they're staring right at Saint. When did I get a fear of being judged? Oh, it might be just be coincidence. But Satan can't shake this feeling that others are just constantly judging her. Is it her hair, personality, friends? Whatever it is, Satan is afraid that this won't be the end of it.
Interesting. When did that get added?
Don't know the last time I had a real fear of being judged. I've just accepted being strange.
Because your voice is already that of a cartoon character. You know what, Ace Couple? You know what?
Alright, I have resolved my fear of being judged. Great.
Good job.
And now I need to hurry home before my plants don't grow for the day.
I am not a cartoon character.
But your voice is.
No, my voice.
Shh, it's fine. You like having us around. We do like having you around.
My voice is not of a cartoon character. I am not a voice in a cartoon. I voice no cartoon characters.
Yeah, but you are a cartoon character voice in life.
No.
You're also currently sitting down to watch news or something? Let's correct that. I think that you would be watching Kids Channel. Which is really just my way of saying that you'd be watching cartoons, but they don't have
Rude?
Okay, you want to watch action?
Oh,
Civic Public Access.
Okay, now you're just being dramatic.
World Culture Network. Feel the rush of culture wash over you. No, you want to watch romance, right?
I watch romantic things.
You want to watch romantic shows?
I watch romantic shows.
Alright, Sharky's watching romance. Oh, no, you were watching sports.
Ah.
Your favorite.
It's okay. You have the voice of a cartoon character. Royce has the wardrobe of our cartoon character, and Courtney has the wacky shenanigans of our cartoon character.
Just like together, the two of us make one whole streamer. The three of you can make one whole cartoon character.
Well,
what is Royce's wardrobe? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Like, wait a second.
What's Royce's wardrobe? That he'd be a cartoon. That Royce would be a cartoon character.
I have sage already, so I can sell the sponge and collect the sponge. Should harvest all the apples all the time. Actually, I don't know if I should do that. No, I have 68 apples in here. I don't need to do that, actually. Let me just add the stack. I will not be planting cow plant berries. I don't want to deal with all that.
I am just like, I could never be a voice actor, even if it would be super interesting.
You say that, but I don't believe you.
You don't think it would be super interesting to be a voice actor?
I don't believe that you could never be one.
What do you mean you don't believe I could never be one?
I believe you could be a voice actor.
You know how a cartoon character opens their closet and it's just 20 pairs of exactly the same outfit? That's us. Ah!
I see.
That's always a funny joke. I always like that joke.
Yeah. It's a good joke.
It's a very good joke. It's like, what am I wearing today? Opens up. Oh, this one. Same outfit.
The same thing we wear every day, Pinky.
Ah, yes. What are we gonna do today, Brain? The same thing we do every day. We're going to mulch a basket of wheat? No. Try and take over the world. Nerf. That was such a bad Pinky and Brain.
It's fine.
I mean, the problem is that Brain is, like, slightly based off of H.G. or Orson Welles' voice. And you say you can't do voices.
Yeah, see?
I can do approximately 2 voice. The Van Helsing voice and stupid version of my normal voice, aka my normal voice. And I mean, the Van Helsing voice is just take my normal voice, monotone it, and pitch it down.
Which is apparently how you sound like a guy. From what I understand.
Yeah, apparently.
So if you wanted to sound more masculine, apparently, that's the thing to do.
Oh my gosh. One of the
sound
things
like Van Helsing 100% of the time.
One of the things that I'm super excited about is I'm never going to be on the phone, and I'm not going to be answering help desk phone calls, and so I won't get yes, ma'am.
No more misgendering.
Oh my gosh.
It is very exciting to not get misgendered anymore. Yes, that is a very exciting thing, actually.
And then I'll sometimes get the yes, ma'am. Oh, I mean yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I mean sir. I mean ma'am. I mean yes.
Yeah, just say sure. Just say sure.
What was that? I heard a bat.
You are a bat.
I'm not a vampire. I don't have a bat form. Okay, you are now focused by, like, multiple different things.
But I already did that.
What do you mean you already did that?
Oh, you wanted me to win the tournament.
Uh-huh. Refuge tournament.
Pete's sake.
Go earn us money, while I also earn us money by selling all of my plants for the day. It's a good amount of money from all the plant selling. Not as much as the game tournaments, you know, but decent.
See, we already have $20,000. We're rich. I'm sorry to get gendered correctly by random people.
From being on TV for a while, so I understand the feeling too. That's exciting.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
See, I just apparently get misgendered by having my normal voice.
Apparently, yes.
Apparently, my normal voice exudes ma'am.
Because it's cartoony.
Are you saying a female voice is cartoony?
Well, women do get hired to play boy characters.
I mean,
yes. I made money about books.
I know that my chosen name is neutral, but it baffled me to no end when Planned Parenthood, from whom I received birth control services, addressed me as Mr. Stark on the phone.
Congratulations, you are now Iron Man.
That was every anxious waiter ever when Royce and I would go to eat. What can I get you, ladies? Looks at Royce's face. So it's
profusely and begins apologizing way too much. Yeah. My trans friend was actually quite amused to hear that you get misgendered as a lady on the phone. Because she's been trying really hard to now get gendered as a woman.
Wait, did you say confused, or I missed the one word?
Amused.
Oh, amused.
Also, Why? You want us another 4,000.
Why amused, though?
Why am I asleep in the bathtub?
Oh, that happens sometimes. I eagerly await my Iron Man suit, as is my birthright. For my voice, people only call me sir, but when they see how I look, they start being confused.
I mean, people get overly confused about gender in general. Just
all the time. Oh yeah. I'm just I'm always just confused about me because I'm just like, at least for help desk calls, I'm like, I already told you my name.
Yep.
And by my first name, like, it's a very common male name.
Gendered name.
So it's kind of like you either didn't hear my name or are thinking my name my name is something, and I'm just like, I don't understand.
Yep.
But confusing people's my goal, so I don't mind. See, but if I meet people like in real life, people would always would be like, sir. Even though I don't really like being called sir because that feels too like grown up.
Mick is thinking of getting a new job, but we're keeping that under tight control, so I don't want Mick getting random jobs that they don't actually want in real life.
Yeah, I know like 8 men named Sharky, very common. Who on earth hears your name is Steve and thinks, aha, such a nice lady.
Yeah.
By the phone calls that I take, a lot of people, when I go, hi, this is Steve, an IT support, how can I help you? In this exact tone of voice, like I talk exactly like this when I'm on the phone with people. I sound like I'm very done with them and I don't want to talk with them. They still call me ma'am. Sorry, I'm on my rant apparently.
That's fine. No one was questioning your rant. It's okay. You can rant. You can feel free to rant.
I question my rants.
Ooh, we should upgrade your bed. Yes.
How do you upgrade a bed?
With mattress firmness and massage controls.
Oh,
then you can have the most comfortable bed.
I don't think I've ever had a bed that I thought was comfy.
Well, you are gonna upgrade your Sim's bed to be comfy. Because apparently your Sim wants to upgrade handiness. And I'm just procrastinating getting back into the tech guru career path. Because I
know you are.
want to Your actual person just escaped IT help desk. I kind of don't want to send you back there.
Well, I mean, I'm still in IT. I'm just...
But help desk. Oh, that's not Sharky's real name.
No, that's not my real name.
We have a running joke on here with Pi that everyone's name is Steve until proven otherwise, and possibly even if proven otherwise.
Yeah, so Courtney is also Steve, Royce is also Steve, Pi
Satan is Steve, Death is Steve, Pi is Steve. Yeah. Yep. Everyone is Steve.
And it is a running joke. It is no offense. Please don't take offense. But no, it is not my real name. I will say my real name is a very common name.
They might think you're trans man misgendering you, or a trans woman who hasn't changed your name and trying to gender you correctly.
Which is interesting. That is interesting, and but I'm just like, I don't know. It is, and my thing is, I also don't correct people when they say it. I'm kind of just like, if I'm correcting them, I'm then going to get into a long thing with them, and I just want to get them off the phone. Ooh, can I get to no sleep?
You absolutely cannot. You need 10,000 for that.
Oh, I think we were saving up for that.
I think what we had been saving up for was the needs no one.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true.
Which I think you wanted more than no sleep. You
yes,
sleep a lot, actually.
Yes, I did want needs no one because so I don't have to socialize with people.
Oh, you want to stay on the lot for 8 hours. Well, that's easy. You just don't leave.
I never leave home anyway. But yeah, it is a thing with me, and it annoys me. I never correct people just because correcting people in a help desk call is problematic to begin with. Oh my gosh. Correcting people when it comes to IT things is problematic enough and too much effort. Like, when people are like, I'm on Google's, and I'm like, oh. Or as one of my coworkers had at some time, where they said to press the space bar, and the person's like, well, my computer doesn't have a space bar. And they're like, are you sure about that? So starting to correct genders would be not ideal.
It's a thing you can try. I mean, I think people might be more receptive to that than to being told what a space bar is, apparently.
Oh my gosh. The amount of times I had to explain to somebody how to go to a website. Like, walk them through, like, okay, now you're going to open this up, and you see that very long bar at the top of the screen? Yeah, you're going to type in that, and then once you're done typing, you're going to hit enter, and you're at the website. Because they're just like, I don't know how to go to a website, and I'm like, oh, how... Okay, do you Google everything then? That's enjoyable.
Some people do. Alright, it's 2:30 and Sharky's not in bed for some reason, so we're gonna just send Sharky back to sleep.
I have very bad IT experience, by the way. As an IT worker, I have very bad IT experience.
How are you defining a very bad IT experience?
Being on the IT side of things.
Oh, you're defining it as just, in general, bad experiences with IT.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think that's normal for IT.
Oh my gosh. 8 years. Roughly 8 years of it.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready for an IT nap.
IT nap. Whoa.
Yes, an IT nap. When I worked on phone-based customer service, I'd occasionally get yelled at for being an affirmative action hire by random customers. Oh, I've had a customer recently. I've had a customer recently be like, "Are you new?" And I'm like, "Ma'am, I've been here for over 2 years. No, I'm not new."
Are you new?
Because they swore I was new with how I was like asking them all these questions and being like, I don't know what you mean by whatever random phrase that they were using.
Okay, we're sending your sim back to sleep because
I have so much energy.
It's the only way I know of to reset what the whims are, and it's very frustrating because sometimes there are whims that I just do not want, but they got rid of the ability to just X them out.
That's annoying.
So your sim had a want to flirt with Mick, and we're not doing that.
I guess you should just turn. I'm like, you should just turn off the romantic stuff at this point for me.
It's okay. You now have play video games on a gaming console. Well, you do have one of those. And you can enter a game tournament from that. Although it's a different tournament. Let's see. Do you want to play Pro Party Frenzy Tournament, Pro My Sims Racing Tournament, Pro Density Effect Tournament, or Pro Genie's Curse Tournament?
What the flap? What the flap?
You know, we'll enter you in Mario Party.
I was about to say Fusion Frenzy.
Too late.
But nobody remembers Fusion Frenzy, so that was a wild game.
What I should do, which has nothing to do with my Sims wants, but has to do with what I wanted for myself.
Yes, I do remember. Oh man. That. Oh my gosh. I forget if I played Fusion Frenzy. No, I played Fusion Frenzy. I didn't play Fusion Frenzy 2.
Oh no, Sharky lost.
Childhood game. Oh, I don't know if I should be sorry or happy that was a childhood game death. That makes me feel old.
Let's see. I think you still don't have the ability.
That actually came out earlier than I thought. When did the
ability to make a video gamer app?
What did the X? Oh my gosh! I didn't realize the Xbox came out that early. I didn't realize the Xbox came out in 2001.
Self-driving cars are yesterday's news. Our company is developing self-piloting hang gliders. Transportation of the future. We're just having a few fairly insignificant problems keeping them away from power lines. Would you take a look? That's what you're apparently working on, Sharky.
Well, I mean, Steve Elderay Sharky. See, my child, because of just the environment I grew up in, my childhood games are like Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World.
You can now hack your work performance, but you're, I guess, not going to do that because you don't have a job right now. But that's okay.
Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. The original Pokemon. You know.
Alright, my sim is now quite in need of needs, which means it's time for another needs potion.
And here's where I joke that Kingdom Hearts wasn't a childhood game for me.
Joke?
It's actually reality, I know.
I mean, you got into it later, right? That's what you said.
I mean, I played Kingdom Hearts 1 early in, like, pretty early on, like 2002-ish?
I'm sorry, I can't go to the flea market right now.
But the problem was, I got to one of the first cutscenes, and I was too scared to continue playing. Kingdom Hearts was too scary for Sharky.
Mm-hmm.
We were so poor when everyone was playing Wii. I was playing the N64. Oh, but the N64 had such good games.
Mm-hmm.
And it also had Glover. So I didn't really get into it until 2006-ish? After Kingdom Hearts 2 came out? Well, I actually didn't, like, really get into it until, like, 2012. But, like, I liked Kingdom Hearts 2, like, in the mid-2000s. N64, though, oof. Super Smash Bros. 64, such a bad game, but I loved it.
Love how you're about to say good, and then you're like, bad.
It was such a bad game. Ocarina of Time. What else? Tarzan for the N64. What else did I play on the N64? Pokemon Stadium was really good. I can't think of what other popular and GoldenEye. I was so poor I didn't own any games for a long time, but I could occasionally rent one from Blockbuster.
Man.
I'd never be able to finish on time, so I had to rerun. Actually, same. For the people who don't know, the super regulars would know. I lived in a very large household. I lived in a household where it was me, my two brothers, both my parents, my grandmother, and my aunt and uncle. So there were 7 people in my house. My aunt and uncle my uncle was the gamer, and my uncle the reason why I was able to play so many games growing up is because my uncle had a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, an N64. My uncle got a PS2 close to launch. Like, my uncle was a gamer. And so basically what he would do is he's like, well, I'm not using these game consoles. Y'all are young kids. Like, as long as, like, you're not ruining the games, you're not hurting them in any way, like, feel free, like, play the games and just put them back when you're done. So, and they had a Blockbuster membership, and so my aunt and uncle would take us to Blockbuster and allow us to rent a game from Blockbuster. And so I remember renting, like, that's how I played Kingdom Hearts 2 the first time, and Kingdom Hearts 1. That's how I played, like, a random Scooby-Doo game, like... Oh, man. OMG, Tarzan N64, Sharky, don't understand how important that game is to me. It was a fun game. It was better than The Lion King for Super Nintendo. Sorry, I've just gotten on a video game talk.
It's okay. This is why your sim has the geek trait.
Am I a geek?
Depends on how people define geek, I guess. I don't know.
I played so much of Tarzan for the N64. And I never beat the game.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna watch gaming live streams. That sounds fun.
I rented it so often from Blockbuster, we eventually just stole it and couldn't go back to Blockbuster anymore. I feel like we took 1 or 2 games from Blockbuster at some point. What other games did I grow up with? For some odd reason, I have a distinct memory, and I think I might have told this on stream before. I don't remember. I know I've told you this. I think about part of it at least.
You're like, I know. I think I've told you this.
I think so. My family used to own a ceramic shop. It was my grandfather's. Yeah. So what I would do is after school every day when I was super young, I used to go to the ceramic shop and hang out in the back. And my aunt and uncle who helped work the shop set up, I think, like an N64, or not an N64, a Super Nintendo, like their Super Nintendo in the back, so that like while I was waiting in the shop, I could like play some games and just pass the time. And for some odd reason, oh, you never confirmed those.
Apparently, I never did.
And for some odd reason, I distinctly remember I was playing some bowling game for the Super Nintendo, and I found some way that I could get strikes every time so that I could get a perfect game in this like random bowling game that I don't remember the name. And I don't know why.
This instant upgrade thing.
Yeah, I do, because I'm so high.
No, I think it was because of your previous.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, aspirations.
Yeah, handy from completing the nerd brain aspiration. You know, we're gonna upgrade your whole VR thing just to max. Yep.
Sure.
I don't think you need it, but you know, why not?
So yeah, I just have some random memories stored away in the brain, and I don't know why. Can I stop them? Can I remove them?
You can try. I don't know how you would do that, but you could try. Yes.
Just insert a knife in the brain and stab at the memories until they're gone.
Wow, you're inspired.
By what?
By just
the art that you stole?
Our home studio. I mean, we have this like random space rock that you got from space. Should I send you on another space expedition?
Oh, right. You sent me to space a bunch.
Should I send you on another space expedition?
You should definitely finish Tarzan. So the problem is I don't own it because it's my uncle's. So, the N64 and Tarzan are at my parents' house.
Which is not their house, actually.
Yeah, it's actually my aunt and uncle's house. But, you know, my parents live there. We emulated it so I could introduce it to Royce. Nice. Try emulator. See, I have the problem where I really don't like emulating games. I'm going to when I eventually do the Pokemon stream, because like how else am I going to stream Pokemon Emerald? But it's not a thing I like doing, and I try not to do it. It's a me problem, and I know it's a me problem. Hey, you made $2,000.
I made 2,233 simoleons, and I am approaching good performance. Or I'm approaching excellent. I'm not quite excellent yet. I'm just doing good.
How much longer are you thinking to do the stream?
I am going to stop soon, I think.
Okay. I asked because I know that there is a hard limit.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna have my sim take a nice bubble bath. Because
they can just come back on Friday
tense.
where they can get me on talking about more random things.
I like that this is like, oh, needs a vacation. I'm like, that's me in real life. But then I never took vacations.
Yeah, you should be taking more vacations.
Comments? Comments.
I know what your comments are. Suit yourself, but you'll never know the joys of throwing fruits at Clayton. Oh, I have seen the last level before. I have seen it.
I'm going to send you back to space.
But I mean, it's like Death Daily Kingdom Hearts fact. Okay.
Yep. I appreciate that Death has been making use of that button.
What is a good Kingdom Hearts fact?
I don't know, you tell me. Bzzzt. Sharky, come in. Bzzzt. Commander Vanderwander needs his help. There is a satellite out in orbit that is malfunctioning. Millions of Sims are complaining about their poor cell phone data coverage. They want to post pics of their food, their kittens, and their profound fortune cookies. But can't. The commander needs Sharky to take a look. Let's go check it out. Oh, wait, there was a... Listen to space launch. Yeah, I'm going to listen to your space launch. Sharky arrives at the satellite and notices it's covered in a light pink goop. But why? What is it? Lots of goopy goop. Do you try to clean the goop or do you shoot the goop?
Here's my Kingdom Hearts fact. It's related to Kingdom Hearts 3. So in Kingdom Hearts 3, there's an entire world based off of Frozen. The reason that got in was that before Frozen even came out, Nomura got a special preview showing, and after it was done, turned to them and was like, I need to be putting this in the next Kingdom Hearts game. Like, I won't make Kingdom Hearts without this game in it. And that's how we got Frozen in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Now, did all the people in the Kingdom Hearts team get to also get an advanced showing, or is that why the story is such a fucking mess?
No, I think the story's a mess because Disney didn't want them actually messing with the story, and they did a little bit too much to control it and did the game badly. Please tell me you at least got to the trashing the camp level. I know for a fact I got to the point where I was an adult, which I think is after the trashing the camp level. I would try to clean it.
We'll probably stop after you're done with your flight.
Okay.
Surprisingly delicious. Sharky suits up, opens the door, and floats toward the satellite. As he gets closer, Sharky notices that there are sprinkles in the goop. What? Sharky pulls out his space chamois and wipes them off. He sniffs it and then takes a taste. It's frosting! Sharky takes a sample for lab analysis and for a snack, then returns to the ship.
Okay. I hope that was a good enough Kingdom Hearts fact.
All of a sudden, Sharky sees a big shadow. He quickly looks to see a giant pastry freezer bunny floating by. It looks like it has its eyes focused on another satellite and starts to shoot pink frosting.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Blast it or flee? While I mark
flee?
the Kingdom Hearts fact is done. Flee?
Flee. Yes, I'm a coward.
Not Sharky's problem. Sharky did what was asked of him. There's no point risking his life for cell phone data. As long as this satellite is left unharmed, then it was a success. Time to go home.
No, adult Tarzan comes earlier than trash in the camp. Then I might not have. I might not have.
Found some space debris. That's probably in the,
I don't even remember. When was the last time I've seen Tarzan?
I don't know.
It's been a long time. I used to watch the Tarzan TV show.
Yeah?
Yeah, the Tarzan TV show was pretty good.
Alright, let's just see what you got from this space expedition. This is the dining table you made that we're gonna sell now. Alright, I got some. Nothing. It said you found some space debris, but I don't see it anywhere. Or is it now in here? No? I don't know where it went.
It's dead.
It's fine. You explored space. You had a great time. Your needs are fantastic. And
I wonder. I assume the Tarzan TV show is not on Disney Plus.
It could be.
They don't even have the Aladdin TV show, which makes me sad. Because the Aladdin TV show is super good.
Watched Tarzan in Swedish a week or two ago. Hadn't seen it in years.
In Swedish?
Well, because Courtney was learning Swedish, right? Or like practicing Swedish.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Anyway, I think that's it for the stream because I do have to go on time today. So
yes.
Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, we'll be back on Friday.
And anyone who wants like an ace sim of themselves in our little ace sim world, you know, hit me up.
Oh, do you have to update the Sims in the thingy so they don't have to have the UNFLIRTY trait? Because you put them up for like people to grab.
Oh, right. Let me go to manage worlds then, actually.
I was going to say we can deal with that later.
I mean, I still have some time. I am meeting with people in approximately 20 minutes, but they haven't messaged me yet to say that they're on their way, which means that I think... Let's see, showcase.
Disney movies are like the only thing I can reliably find in Swedish. Can you like update it?
I can try.
That was my question, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I don't know if I can.
Oh, well that's annoying. Well, how'd you add them to the thingy earlier?
That's a good question. You think I remember?
You're the sim experts!
Oh, yeah, so this is my bio for whoever does want to play it if they ever want to. If you also like having all of your friends just like in your game because you're a weird control freak like me.
What does the bottom right icon mean?
Remove household from gallery. Bottom right? Place household.
Ah, okay.
What if I just remove from the gallery and then
remove and re-add? Yeah.
I feel like that should work.
Why are there two of you now?
What's it doing?
You just duplicated us.
That was the opposite of the goal. Alright, well, we're not in here under the people I've made.
Well, what about if...
Neighborhood stories. Whoa. That's for another time.
Oh, yeah, was it from here?
It's unplayed, transfer. No?
How did you share?
I am gonna have all of these turned off because I don't want any of these to accidentally happen to any of our ace friends, Sims.
How did you upload?
I swear it was from here, because if I click on one of these, like mix, then I can upload, share household. But it's not listed here, and I think that's because I already shared us. Oh, the duplicate is gone.
Now if you remove...
It's duplicated again, and then it's gone again. That's strange.
Don't know. We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, I'll try to fix it later. For now, 2 berries is good hand. For now, thanks everyone for joining.
Yeah, we'll see you on Friday.
Yeah.
If you decide to join. If you don't, well, then we'll see you whenever you decide to join again. Or watch again a VOD in the future.
And make sure to vote that Sharky does sound like he has a cartoony voice. Okay, thanks, bye.
I am not a cartoon.
Bye. On the Sharky cartoon.